Welcome back. Are you a foreign trained physiotherapist with a dream of practicing physiotherapy in the picturesque landscape of Norway? If answer is yes, then this video is for you. Watch this video till end. I'm gonna share you the knowledge of how to practice physiotherapy in Norway. Certainly, Norway is a promising destination for physiotherapists. Let me tell you why. Norway emphasizes on the number one, preventive care, and commitment to number two, research and innovation. Hence, create an environment conducive to professional growth. Norway offers physiotherapists a high standard of living and a well-organized healthcare system. And on top of that, Norway offers you an attractive annual salary package of an average between 50,000 to 80,000 US dollars. In one of the report conducted by Insights10.com predicted that Norway physiotherapy service market is expected to witness strong growth during the forecast period between 2021 and 2031. Now let's see, to work as a physiotherapist in Norway, you would generally need to follow a series of steps. Let us understand one by one those steps. Number one, recognition of qualification. Number two, Norwegian language test. Number three, registration and certification. Number four, legal requirements for working in Norway. And number five, applying for jobs. Let's see one by one how we're gonna qualify in these steps. Step number one, recognition of qualifications. As a physiotherapist, you need to have your education recognized as equivalent to Norwegian standards. For that, you need to submit your documents and see that your graduation, your certificate in the physiotherapy is matching to the Norwegian standards, or if you require to pass an additional examinations. So let's see what are the documents you need to submit. Document number one is convocation certificate of PG, diploma, degree, whatever you have to submit that convocation certificate. So you must be having this certificate with you. You have to submit this certificate. Then number two, a transcript or memo certificate, a detailed mark sheet. You must be having it from the university. You need to submit this mark sheet. Then number three is a detailed overview of the physiotherapy curriculum. This is something in the form of a booklet given by your college which has the detailed overview of the physiotherapy curriculum. This booklet should have theoretical curriculum, practical curriculum, and the date of validity, the years the applicant has studied. Theoretical curriculum must be stated in the learning objectives of each individual subjects, and scope of the subject must expressed in the either a European credit format or the number of hours of each subject, number of work placement, clinical practice, period of the length of the period, venue, evaluation result, etc. etc. And practical curriculum should be expressed in the number of weeks, hours, or European credit format within each field of practice, or which department you have practiced, which area of the institution where the practical training experience is conducted. All this has to be mentioned. And the curriculum must be valid it should provide the validity of the applicant has studied for so and so year. For example, if the applicant has enrolled in the 2000 batch, so it should mention that 2000 to 2005 the curriculum is been valid and the candidate has studied in this institution. And plus there should be an overview of this text, syllabus, applicable digital education, resource, list of references. Okay, all these things, combining all these things is being given by the college in the form of a booklet is what you call the detailed overview of the physiotherapy curriculum. That also need to be submitted. Number four, physiotherapy licensure for the state or for the country, whichever applicable for your country, you need to submit that also. And this should be passed physiotherapy licensure, that you have passed this physiotherapy licensure for particular state in the country, or for the country itself. For India, you will be given as for the country. For other countries, you may also have the state license and country license. Then right to practice in your country of education and another country, certificate showing the relevant work experience after graduating. So you need to also show the minimum years of experience, something about 2 years of experience after your graduation and licensure. So once you have collected all these documents should be scanned and sent as a PDF. And all original documents that are not in Norwegian, Swedish, Danish or English language must be translated into one of these languages by an authorized translator. Log on to website www.info.altin.no for downloading the application form and submitting your application and your documents. Altin is basically the digital platform between the businesses, private, individual and public agencies, and it consists of the forms, formats which you may require to apply for various other services in the Norway. Processing fee for that is Norwegian krone 3,500, something around $335. Processing time approximately 11 months. Step 2, Norwegian language test. You need to pass the Norwegian language proficiency test. Level B2 is what you need to score in the language proficiency test, conducted by Common European Framework of Reference of Languages CEFR. Enroll in language courses either in your home country, online or in Norway. Step number 3, registration and certification. Once your qualifications are considered equivalent, or if you proven to possess the necessary skills, and when you have also passed your Norwegian language proficiency test, then you will receive confirmation that you can proceed with your application. Step number 4, legal requirements for working in Norway. Yes, you need to obtain the residence permit to work in Norway, and for that you need to coordinate with your employer to obtain this. Step number 5, applying for jobs. Research the job market, explore potential employment opportunities in Norway, connect with healthcare facilities, rehabilitation centers, private practices to understand their hiring process. Engage with professional networks on social media platforms or on the Association of Physiotherapists in Norway, such as Norwegian Physiotherapist Association (NFF). Finally, careful preparation commitment are needed as foreign trained physiotherapists seeking to move to Norway. It is important that you need to understand the registration process, learn the language, obtain the necessary licenses, look into the work options, and then get ready for cultural integration. That is also very important. Just keep in mind that every step you take will get you one step closer to fulfilling your dream of migrating to Norway. I wish you all the best. Let me share you some of the important websites, and you can also find them in the description below. How to fill the authorization online application, then physiotherapy clinics in Norway, apply to visit or live in Norway, working in Norway. You can also find all these links in the video description.